Hey everybody, welcome back to Battle Ready Inc. So this week's feature match, we've got purple Cherubimon hybrid versus blue hybrid with the Azulongmon mega variant. This match is incredible. This is one of the best back and forth matches we've had in quite some time, and it was a lot of fun playing both of these decks. Just really totally different from anything we've played before. Just really feeling like the Azulong package, the original package with Hexablaumon and things like that, and that whole evolution chain was cool, but Azulongmon was just kind of tacked in there. We're attacking in Azulongmon in this variant as well, but wow, it just plays so much different, and it's just so much more impactful now. Don't forget, our memory marker for the month of February is going to be the Armor Egg of Friendship here. So all those Cherubimon fans out there ready for some armor digivolving, this is going to be a great one. Also, anyone jumping in on the Pyildramon deck when it comes out, running all the Imperialdramon stuff, this will be a great memory marker for that as well. So 2 birds with 1 stone. So make sure you jump on that now while you can before that set releases. Now, if you want any of our previous memory markers we've had on the channel, check the coffee link in the description below. There you can get access to all the previous memory markers we've had on the channel, but the benefit of going and getting the Patreon one is that you get that exclusive memory marker for usually a better deal. Alright, so we're going to jump right in here. We got purple coming up. We got the Demi-Meramon and the Gabumon, the on-deletion inheritable Gabumon. This is like the ideal opening right here. So we see the scatter mode come down on that to pass turn. This is like the perfect opening here. Now we're seeing that blue hybrid. We're hatching the egg that when a source is removed, you get to draw one. So it works really great in source removal blue decks here. And then the new Cherubimon as well. That'll get you a memory. And then the Bokomon here. So on play, reveal top 5, add 1 tamer and 1 hybrid to hand. So they're gonna add that Korikakumon to hand there. So we're gonna see Izmon then swing in, dies to the Susanomon. So now we're gonna get some crazy draw. So draw 3 off the scatter mode, discard 2. The idea is to discard an Izmon, but they're gonna discard the level 6 Mega Nidhoggmon, which when discarded will gain you a memory. So a great card for this. And then a Koichi Tamer is going to be discarded there. Then we're going to get the Gabumon, draw 2, discard 1. So again, the same kind of general premise. You're just trying to sculpt your hand to go against the exact deck that you're up against in the match. So drawing lots and then discarding what you don't need, but also great discard targets now for purple. So then we're going to get the draw 1, discard 1 off of the Demi-Mera. Discards another Gabumon there. And then just going to hard play a scatter mode. Only a play cost of 4, so not actually that bad of a hard play level 4. And you still get the great on deletion effect if it dies. Now we're going to see blue hybrid there. They're going to promote it that Cherubimon and then Digivolve into the Korikakumon that we saw added earlier. So when Digivolving, that will prevent a Digimon with no sources from attacking or blocking until the end of the opponent's turn. So just stunning out that scatter mode so it can't just swing into security and die. But now we're going to see an Antilomon, when Digivolving, gets to play a Tamer from trash for free. Very powerful. Brings back that Koichi. And the Koichi on play, draw 1, discard 1. So discards that Izmon, gets to play it immediately for free. Very powerful. Blue, kicking it back over to them. Going to play a Hammer Spark while at 2 memory. An interesting play there. Let's see where they're going with that. Oh, going to play the Tommy there. So Tommy is going to trash Digivolution sources on the other side. Gets rid of that scatter mode. But this will trigger then the inheritable to draw 1. And then we're going to see another hybrid get played there, but the Bokomon gaining 2 on the evolution, so essentially making that free Evo there. And then evolves into the Beowulfmon for 1 cost. Those 1 cost Evo level 5s is so powerful. So purple now going to promote up that Gabumon. Going to go ahead and swing with it without Digivolving on something first. Really must want to discard really bad. Hits into a Korikakumon, so that will kill it, triggering that Demimeramon. So draw one, discard one. And without hesitation, goes ahead and drops a mat. Very, very interesting. But goes into the Cherubimon for 4 Evo cost there. That allowed them to play that mat for free now out of the trash, and then gets to pop 2 level 4 or lower Digimon. 1 for each tamer they have in play there. Very, very powerful stuff. And then uses that mat to grab back that scatter mode. So definitely controlling the board, exactly what purple likes to do, as much control as possible. Blue, going to try to jump in here, maybe play a little bit of control of its own. Goes into the Azulongmon, 5 Evo cost there. Trashes 1 of everything on the opponent's side of the field for Digivolution sources, and then gains 2 memory back off of that for each Digimon with no source. So makes that Azulongmon basically only a 3 Evo cost, and gives it security attack +2. So swinging in here, even swinging over the Lucemon with that 13,000 DP that Azulongmon's got. Also draws off of the both babies there. So there we see 2 Labramons get checked. And then we're going to see a Korikakumon go ahead and evolve here. Now, it is a big 3 Evo cost, but since there's a memory fixer on the opponent's side of the field, you don't really have to worry about trying to choke them. So that 3 Evo cost actually isn't really that big a deal in this situation, but does go ahead and stun out that Cherubimon. Oh, here we see an Ultimate Sacrifice get played. So I think that's a 6 play cost? Or no, an 8 play cost. Gets to grab back that Lucemon that we saw get hit in security. Comes back onto the field, deletes the Azulongmon. Ooh, very good play. Very solid for sure. So going to keep them alive definitely for another turn here. We're going to see that baby get hatched, and then we're going to see the... that's the memory blocker for blue there. Not too great in this particular matchup because they're not really gaining much memory off of Digimon effects. But we still do see a Davis get drops here. Gonna grab up a Beowulfmon. Probably exactly what they need in this situation, honestly. 1 Evo cost. They have 1 memory left. Has the level 4 on field. And yep, there we see it. The Beowulfmon gets dropped for 1 Evo, gets that draw. Gonna go ahead and swing in, probably use the effect here. Bouncing, I guess, the Eismon. It's not the best. We'll get the Cherubimon effect here to gain 1 memory. Ooh, but hits into a Kari. Not really what you want to see here. Does forget the Beowulf has to return to hand to activate that effect, though. We'll see if it matters having another Korikakumon in hand or possibly a Cherubimon. But then we'll stun again that Cherubimon by Digivolving up. Just going as defensively as possible at this point. There we see a Howling memory boost get triggered. Give them some extra memory on the follow-up turn. We're going to see that Cherubimon, that Gabumon kill off that Cherubimon. Again, swinging in with a Gabumon without Digivolving on top of it first. Very desperate. But has the Eismon in hand from it getting bounced on a previous turn, so makes sense. Oh, and then we see the new purple option card get triggered here. Deletes, level 5 or below for each tamer you have in play. Each tamer or hybrid, so that's a massive nuke for the field. Literally sent purple from, or blue from about to win to really just desperate at this point. I mean, what can blue do at this point? So they promoted up their memory blocker there. Going to hard play a Cherubimon to dig for something. Maybe a tamer. Just going to hit into another Cherubimon, though. Probably needs a tamer to digivolve one of those hybrids onto. That Korikakumon possibly coming into play here if they had bounced it back to hand. But you're only stunning 1 of the 3 there. And if there's a hybrid on field or in hand, I think blue's in a bad spot here. There we see that Kari get triggered, so even less memory to work with now. And then just a Davis to pass turn, so could not hit anything. The Korikakumon might have helped if they had remembered to bounce it earlier. Adds a Beowulf to hand. But even if they had that Korikakumon in hand, it would have been a 3 Evo cost. It still would have passed the turn anyways, more than likely. They could have possibly evoed it onto the memory blocker, stunned something, but there's still too many threats on field. And we see a Davis get swung in by the Cherubimon and then closing it out with the Azulongmon probably here. Oh, chooses to get a little flashy, and there we do see the flex of there wasn't anything you could have done. I had it either way kind of moment here. So we're going to see that hybrid get hit here. And so, yeah, it does take the game. But, yeah, let's back it up to see if that could have mattered, though, on that turn. So they got moved up to 5 memory there with that Howling Memory boost. They could have gone Korikakumon on top of this for 3 memory. Would have been down to 2. Gotten a draw off of that. Let's see what their draw would have been. We can see it with that Cherubimon. What was the next card there? Okay, so the next card was another Cherubimon. So that would have been the draw off of the Korikakumon Evo right here. If it had been a Hammer Spark, it could have been a little better. You could have Evo'd here with Korikakumon, Hammer Sparked, gone up to 3, played a 3-cost Tamer, and then Evo'd another Korikakumon possibly on top of that Tamer, and then stunned a second thing. But as we saw, it wouldn't have mattered. They would have swung with the Azulongmon anyway, cleared that last security, and then Evo'd again still on top of the Tamer there. Now, if this had also been like an Ice Wall or another Hammer Spark and security, would have brought them down to 1 memory. Then they couldn't have Evo'd into the hybrid there. So possibly, I mean, that's a whole lot of ifs, then maybe possibilities there. They would have needed to bounce the Korikakumon earlier, had a second Korikakumon and a 3-cost Tamer in hand, so stun 2, and then pass turn to the opponent, and the opponent would have had a swing, hit into a Hammer Spark or Ice Wall to lose 2 memory to bring them down to 1, and then maybe Blue would have had a chance. But yeah, real close for sure. So even then, not even for sure could have taken it. So, but still a excellent game played by both, down to the wire. Both at 0 security there at the end. Very, very close game. And here is that blue hybrid deck. And here is the purple Cherubimon deck.